He had a week off last week. Now ready to get moving again after the bye. It's the Jaguars and the Colts, and it's coming up.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Tua. This Pierce. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up the 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Play action, now it's Tua. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go play action now. Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From midfield now, Lawrence. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Straight ahead, Etienne. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Jaguars at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They go play action with Lawrence. Left side, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Etienne. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like bet.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell, and the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Etienne up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lawrence now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point of the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
A gain there of 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd and 9, Tua. Then he finds Beasley, complete. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Patterson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Room here to run. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones,
47 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
after the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Taylor. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him, but forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
On play action, Lawrence.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence gets this quickly to Ingram.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
On 1st down, Lawrence. This ball complete into the hands of Anderson across the middle.
And they'll get this down to the 10. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 10 yards out.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. A beautiful fake. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Tua, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Taken in at the 22. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. Second half starts with a run by Etienne.
Holding offense.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Now Lawrence down around his goal line. And Jones has it over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football.
Be safe.
Be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, you're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
On the counter, Etienne.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Open man right side is Ingram. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
This pass caught. It's Woods. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Foyesade Oluokun made the tackle there from his safety position.
From the 17, Tua. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
Touchdown, Colts!
Jelani Woods from 17 yards out. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor.
He was brought down by Foyesade Oluokun.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Tua's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. They've got good hands. Then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Here we go. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the handoff, Taylor.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man on the out route. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Bryan Edwards.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
2nd down and goal. Tua. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Calvin Austin,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
They go play action with Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
It's complete. He finds Falk here.
And he is going to have the Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
53 yards on the ground for him so far.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Lawrence.
The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a give to Etienne. Down to the 42, second down.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A handoff for Etienne.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Etienne once more.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones.
And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. And they'll run with Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
So the Colts now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
Here's Tua. Finding Edwards.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Tagovailoa.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Tua.
Dancing to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Tua going to try and go quickly here. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now Tua.
And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Now Etienne to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.